The first step to creating a WordPress-based website hosted under WordPress.com is to set up an account. You can set up as many accounts as you like under different email addresses, and you can also host as many WordPress sites as you like under one account. My suggestion to you is that you create one core account that you will use for all your sites. To get started, go to WordPress.com and click on one of the sign up buttons. You find one here in the toolbar. There's a big orange one down here, and there's also a link down here that says sign up now. Click on any of them and you'll get to the sign up page. On the sign up page, you can set up an account and set up a blog at the same time. But in this case, we're just going to set up a username so we can get a WordPress.com account. So I'll click on this link here that says sign up for just a username. And then I can create my username, my password, and get started. So I'll plug in a username I'm going to use, in this case, Samoka News, because that's going to be the name of our site. I'll set a password and make sure this is a fairly strong password, but one that you can remember, usually with numbers and maybe a symbol or two. And then give an email address. Now it's important that you use an email address you actually have access to and not an email address you haven't set up yet. In this case, I'm going to use info@samoka.org, but you have to use an email address you actually own for this. Then you can choose to click the follow our blog to learn about new themes, features, and other news, which is basically sign up to the WordPress.com newsletter. That's optional. You can do it if you want or not do it if you don't want. And most importantly, you should really click on this link down here to read the fascinating terms of service. And you can open it in a separate window and read it. It's long and tedious, but to be honest with you, you should really read all this stuff so you know what you're signing up for. Once you've filled out the form and read the fascinating terms of service, click sign up and the process begins. Now that you've signed up, WordPress.com will send you an email to the email address you provided, and then you have to activate your account through that email. In the meantime, you can fill out the rest of your profile with your first and last name and a little bio of yourself. In this case, I'm just going to fill in the name of the organization I'm going to use, which is called Samoka, and then no last name, and we'll leave the bio for later. And then I click Save Profile. And now I have to wait for that email. As you can see in my email reader, I've gotten an email from WordPress.com that says Activate Samoka News. I'll click on it, and in this email, there's a simple link to the activation. So I'll just follow that link, and my account gets activated on WordPress.com. Now that I've set up an account, I can start following other blogs so that I can see what other people are doing. And on this front page here, I can choose my interests, and then WordPress.com will start suggesting blogs for me to follow. So I can pick anything I like here. I really like art and design, crafts and home, culture, entertainment, and maybe fashion. And now, because I've selected these things, WordPress will start selecting blogs that exist on WordPress.com and suggest them to me when I come and log into WordPress.com. You have now created an account on WordPress.com. When you log into this account, you can create new blogs and websites under WordPress.com and also visit and comment on other blogs and websites that exist in the system.